If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Make it make sense. Boy, they got real beef coming out of that Death Row camp. Yeah, real beef coming out that Death Row camp. Daz Dillinger, Snoop Dogg, boy, they beef that hit an all-time high level. Understand what you hearing and seeing. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you get that notification when I'm dropping this hip hop fire. Y'all already know who it is. Your boy NoPlayingDinero, and I got another viral video for you, man. Snoop Dogg, Daz Dillinger, beef coming up next. Stay tuned.
I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma f you up, cuz, on some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a right now, so I'ma f you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the f alone.
You didn't put that on the internet.
Leave me alone, cuz. You up. Leave me alone.
Man, you hate to see family get into it, but that's exactly what you're seeing right here. Daz Dillinger and Snoop Dogg beef stem from a long-standing, often volatile relationship as cousins, collaborators, fueled by personal conflicts and recent business disagreements over Death Row Records and publishing rights. Man, ever since Snoop Dogg took over Death Row Records, nobody been getting their publishing checks. Nobody been getting their copyright checks. Man, and it's causing a whole storm over there in the new Death Row about the old Death Row artists and the old Death Row music that been put out. Real classics. Understand what you hearing and seeing. Nah, like every other family all over the country, y'all better not get it twisted. Snoop Dogg and Daz Dillinger may be cousins, but they had a long-standing beef. Understand what you hearing and seeing. This feud has included physical fights, also included Snoop shooting up Daz equipment one time and Daz turning around and shooting Snoop's TV. Even though they had a long period of reconciliation, they recently bumped heads over the fact that Snoop Dogg took over Death Row Records, which he already bought and purchased and all the whole catalog of music, but Daz Dillinger said he ain't been getting paid his royalties. Now, he's not the first artist to say that Snoop Dogg ain't been sending them royalty checks, them publishing checks out to everybody. But look, it ain't hit a whole nother level right now. We got Daz Dillinger coming up. He has something to say about the situation. Man, this beef between Snoop Dogg and Daz Dillinger starting to heat up. You saw Snoop in that first clip say, hey man, don't make me hurt you, bro. Don't make me hurt you. Don't make me do something to you, man. And I ain't talking about doing nothing to you physically. I'm talking about doing something to you, man, business-wise. And you know what? Man, that's like the ultimate goddamn on disrespect. I feel like that's the ultimate disrespect Daz can hear coming out his cousin mouth. Because if you try and blackball Daz from the game, it's going to be real hard to blackball Daz because you know everybody loves Daz Dillinger. Daz Dillinger got love on the East Coast, West Coast, and definitely all down south. Understand what you hearing and seeing. Here comes Daz Dillinger on his perspective on his beef with Snoop. Breaking news, make it make sense. Daz Dillinger took to his Instagram and he said this. He mad now. Now he want to F me up business-wise by trying to steal everything I own that was on Death Row by Ford's signature and not paying royalties since he had the label. Using our royalties to pay his staff. They making more than the artists. I sued Suge back in the days. Should I do the same to Cuz? Make it make sense. He goes on to say, it's all in my name. The publishing numbers don't change unless laugh out loud. You a thief. You can't starve me out. I'm independent. I run my own ship. Always have. You little B. Understand what you hearing and seeing. Make it make sense. Daz Dillinger had a whole mouthful to say the Snoop letting them know, hey, I ain't got really no respect for you, boy. You trying to steal from me? Are you a thief? And he call him a little B.
Well, like I was saying, the paw is trademarked. Like I told Snoop, you got rejected and I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? So that was the moneymaker. The paw is like the Apple sign, like I said before. And like I said, they tried to go behind my back and trademark all my work and then flung my face like, yeah, we got it. That's all we wanted because I'm finna sell everything for $1 billion to Universal. You know what I mean? But shh, don't be selling my shit.
Now, what do you mean by selling? He said he was going to sell it, or what? They're selling Death Row, the new Death Row that just came.
Snoop, everything Snoop's involved with, he gonna sell all that shit for $1 billion. You know, his cash out for their catalog, and then he sell that shit, and he just start over and make new music. You know, it's easy. You sell what you got. You know what I'm saying? And you got all that money. I mean, I'm counting, but I got my own pocket. You know, the shit that I got on the wall right here, you know what I'm saying? The Chronic is already going back to Dr. Dre. Tupac that took all his greatest hits album, all his albums, all his shit back over to Amaru. So what is left on Death Row? But I'm coming to get my shit, so what's going to be left on Death Row? So he got to make new catalog. And that's where all the new cats come in at, you know what I'm saying? And making new content, you know what I mean? And
now you still have albums and stuff over there at Death Row, or what do you have over there? Now, are you part owner of it, or?
I'm not an owner.
Okay.
No.
Now, do you own anything over there, or do you write anything?
My publishing and my rights and all that other type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Songs of Songs is in publishing deals. So you might have this one song, you know what I'm saying, that's Doggy Dog World or something. So somebody might sample that song. And now you got different songs made off that songs that you get a piece of that catalog. Now your catalog is a little bit more longer now. I mean, you know, I got all the Tupac stuff. That's separate, though. You know what I'm saying? But the Death Row stuff from Gamma on up, not from the past. I'm talking about Gamma on up, you know what I'm saying? From 22 on up. It's like you said, I'm going to give everybody back their publishing. You lie. You ain't paid nobody since day one. You trying to start out, but you can't start me out. You can start them other out, but everybody complaining over there. I just want what's mine, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you haven't got paid for any of your stuff, or how does that work? They just able to take it and it just becomes theirs,
I mean,
or?
you know, that bankruptcy shit, Snoop bought this shit till now, from 22 now, got to pay us. And right now they in there trying to change all the percentages. I don't know what they're doing to say, here, this is what we owe you. You can't just come up with a number and all that other type of shit. Cause the split, I mean, y'all doing this, listen, you guys are really accepting Suge Knight paperwork. All that paperwork Suge Knight had in there that you let me see was fraudulent because you told me, and I got the same paperwork, because my lawyer got the same paperwork where people was forging people's name and all that shit, and you're still abiding by what he got because it's so much money. Like I told everybody else, Death Row makes so much money, you got to steal. And losing everything that you work for, who named you gonna hurry up and put it in, sign it over, just to, you know what I mean? The pandemonium and panicking.
Wow.
Make it make sense. Daz Dillinger claiming Snoop Dogg ain't paid nobody who was once a part of Death Row Records any royalties since 2022 when he bought the company. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about all this situation between Snoop and Daz Dillinger. It's already up.